Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today it is just me, and I'm going to be showing you every piece of makeup that I have in my entire possession, which is a lot, as you can see. I'll be showing you all my palettes and this big bag, which I've had for a long time, and there is definitely some things in there that I forgot about and that I never use. I don't use anything in here, so I guess we'll find out what's in there. Alright, obviously I've thrown away some makeup that I've had in the past because it expires or I run out of it, so it's not everything that I've ever had, it's just everything that I have right now. I actually had to go home to get all the makeup that I left at home because I only brought half of it here, like the stuff that I use. So I had to go and bring it here to the dorm. First, I will be showing all of my eyeshadow palettes, which is a lot. Alright, so this eyeshadow palette, the BH Cosmetics Blush Neutrals 26 color eyeshadow and blush palette. And I remember it not being very good, but this was back when I wasn't even good at makeup, so I mean, it's just that. I don't think I've ever used this before. Maybe a little bit. But, yeah, this is super cheap. And then I got the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, which is a tiny little thing. But I do remember using this, and I remember it being pretty good. I love NYX. It's like my favorite drugstore brand. Alright, then I have the NYX Perfect Filter eyeshadow palette, which I do really like. My favorite shade is probably that top one right there. I use that a lot, as you can see. But, I mean, all the colors are nice. I like brown, neutral eyeshadow sometimes. So, this is a really good palette for that. And then my first palette from Revolution, which is actually now one of my favorite brands. This is like my first Revolution palette because I got it because I loved this shimmery brown color. I used to wear it every day. So this is the Redemption eyeshadow palette, Iconic 3. That is this palette. So, and then actually this is one of the most recent palettes that I got from Revolution. It is Foil Frenzy Fusion. And I love all the sparkly colors. So I got this. This is one of my favorite palettes, so. And it's not that expensive, so Makeup Revolution is a good brand. And then I have all of my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, which are a little pricey, but they're worth it because they're all amazing. I have 6 of them. The first one I got was the Modern Renaissance palette. These are the colors. I just remember buying it because I was like, oh, it's my first expensive palette. Oh my golly. But my favorite is probably the Red Ochre, but I only use that for when I do a red cut crease, which is not very often because red's a little much, but I do love red though. But so then the second one I got, I'm pretty sure it was Soft Glam. My favorite, and this one is probably the Sultry. It's this sparkly maroon color. And I'm actually wearing it right now. But I love this palette. And then the third I got was Subculture. And I don't use this one that often because it has blues and greens and yellows, which I don't wear that often, but if I ever need to do a look with any of those colors, I have this. Then the fourth I got was the Norvina, the classic, and I love pretty much all of these colors. My favorite is probably Rose Gold, this one right there, because it's pinky, purpley, sparkle. And then I guess the whole top row is sparkle, so I love all of those. And then I got the Alyssa Edwards Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and this is what this looks like. I actually haven't used this one yet because they're all very vibrant, bright colors. If I ever need anything blue or purple or bright pink, right here. And then lastly, one of my favorites looks like this. And my favorite is probably the color Zam, right there. Or this one is also really pretty, sparkly red. Alright, those are all my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. Okay, 2 more Revolution palettes that I have. It's these. There's the Ruby Precious Stone palette and then the Rose Quartz Precious Stone palette. And I was actually kind of upset because this one came and one of the eyeshadows was broken. And so I emailed Ulta, but they said it was out of stock or something. So I never got a new one, but it was only one color, as you can see. She kind of fell out and now it's stuck up there. But I still can use it, I guess, if I wanted to, but it's just kind of messy. But these are the colors. And then the Ruby palette, I love the cover because it's red sparkly, obviously. These are the colors. All red and pink and sparkly, so it's always a good thing. Another recent Revolution palette I got was the Patricia Bright Rich in Color Revolution palette, and I am in love with this palette. Just look at all the colors, so bright, I guess, rich in color. It says it in the name, but like I love that blue and that red sparkle, so good. We have my Morphe palettes. I have the Morphe Jeffree Star palette, and these are the colors. Also a big variety of colors. I haven't used any like the greens, but I love sparkly gold. But I also love Morphe because of like all the shades. They have like palettes for like reds and oranges and like blues and greens. So I have this one with this just pretty much browns and a few reds and oranges. And then I have the Grand Glam Morphe palette. Oh, I forgot one of these is broken too. I just made a mess, it's fine. Pretty much just some pinks and browns. I do like that red, sparkly red, but yeah, I forgot that one was broken. I have to vacuum the carpet now. Oops. Don't tell mommy. And then I have the classic James Charles and Morphe palette, you know. It's pretty much just a rainbow of colors. And then I have the NYX Modern Dreamer palette. And I love this one because you like push a little button to open it, so you don't have to like dig your nail in there to open it. So you just kind of press down and then it opens. And pretty much all these colors, they're super bright. Yeah. And then my last palette, okay. It's not very proud of it, but we ordered it online from China, which is not good. I'm not going to do it again, but I saw this on an ad for Instagram, which is probably not the best move. But when I saw the colors, I just had to. Like, look. There are so many, and they're all super sparkly. These sparkles, they last forever. They will not come off your face. So, if you need a long night of sparkles, and then just the shimmery colors also, they're all so pretty. But this is my last palette I have for you. I vacuumed up the eyeshadow, so we're all good. It's only a little stain, but okay. Next, I will show you this. These are my everyday products, pretty much. If I just need some eyebrows, mascara, and a little foundation, I just get it from here, so I don't have to dig through this humongous bag to find what I need. First, I will show you what I use for my face. So, my favorite primer is probably this Mary Kay foundation primer, but I also have the Maybelline Master Prime, which is not my favorite, but it works. My foundation, I use Mary Kay CC Cream in the shade Medium to Deep. But I also have this eyeshadow, again off of an Instagram ad. I like it, but I mean, it's not really worth like the $50 or however much it costs. And then my Revolution Fast Base Concealer. And I use it sometimes, but my main concealer is Mary Kay Under Eye Corrector because it corrects those under eyes. I also have this Revolution Conceal and Define, which I have used before, and I had to get this shade because the other shade was a little too dark, but this is nice. It's kind of like a off-brand Tarte Shape Tape, but I mean, some people say that. I mean, if you need a good cheap drugstore brand concealer, this one's pretty good. My setting spray is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. It's actually pretty good. For my powder, I use L'Oreal True Match powder in the shade W5, means like warm. So that's what I use to set my foundation. This is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer, which it works super well. It's super nice and creamy, and it feels nice, and it works for the most part. So I have this, my highlighter. It is the Revolution Strobe highlighter, and it strobes, dude. Like, it's super bright. I love it. And then I also have this Pure Nude highlighter from Essence, which is, if I don't want to glow as much, I just want like a little highlight, then I'll use this. Then I also have this Morphe Bronzer. It's like bronzer, contour, and it's in the shade Staycation. It has a bronzer and a highlighter. So this is my favorite contouring palette. It's just the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, and just has highlight, has bronzer, has contour, pretty much everything that you need. And it has a bunch of different shades. So whichever one you want to use, they have it. I just use Revolution's brow pencil in the shade medium brown. So, because it has a little brush where you can brush it out, you can blend it, and then it has like the product on this side. So the little thing came out, so I have to buy a new one. So, but for now, I've been using the BH Studio Pro Shade and Define Brow, and this one has a bigger side for your brows, and then it has like a really thin for like defining the shape. And this is in the shade Brunette. And then I also have this Mary Kay Volumizing Brow Tint, which is really, really nice. I don't use it that much because it really like makes my brows like super, super full. So I only use it sometimes, but it's pretty much just like liquid brow tint, and then you brush it on with this brush, and then it just like kind of fills in and makes everything look nice and smooth. For my eyes, if I'm quick on the go and I really have time to do eyeshadow, I use NYX's Roll-On Shimmer in the shade Nude. It's just pretty much liquid sparkles. You just kind of roll it on there, and then you blend it out, and then you got sparkly eyelids. And it's really quick, so I love this. For my eyeliner, I usually don't wear eyeliner on the top, just like waterline, but if I do, I either use this Essence eyeliner waterproof pen. It has a nice shape where you can do a really sharp wing. I either use that, or I also use NYX That's the Point eyeliner. Also has a nice shape for wings. And then for waterline, I usually use Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil Waterproof in the shade Black Love, because it just has that not too sharp but not like liquid liner, so I can use it on my under waterline. And then I also use another Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Black Fever. And this one has a better shade to do the top waterline, so I usually use this for the top waterline. And then I also have Wet n Wild Mega Last retractable eyeliner. I like this one because it comes with like a little smudger if you want to do like a smudged eyeliner look, so you can smudge with that. For mascara, this is my favorite mascara. It is L'Oreal's Voluminous Lash Paradise, and it makes your lashes so long. Like, I'm using it right now. Like, my eyelashes don't usually look this long, and they just make them obviously voluminous, and it's just super nice. It's easy to get off. It doesn't like stick to your eyelashes. It's my favorite, and it's not that expensive. It's like $13-14. But I also have this Revolution Blowout High Volume Mascara if you want more volume, but this one's pretty much for like length, but this one is also good for volume. Next, I will show you all of my lipsticks, which is a lot. This is gonna be intense. So let's start. I have 2 bags full of lipsticks. We'll start with this one. Firstly, my sister gave me this La Action. It's like lip enhancer. You put it on before lipstick. And I remember it working because it made my lips feel a little tingly before, but I don't really use it that much anymore. And then I got this from my mom. It's Lip Color Remover by NYX, but it doesn't work. It just makes a mess. So, I mean, if you only have like a little bit of lipstick on, I wouldn't use it for like matte lipstick like this because it will not come off. And then, I remember getting these. These are like the little lipsticks with the flowers in them. I thought they were super cool like 10 years ago, so I got them. And then I also have this green one, weirdly. It says it's like green on the thing, but like it just has a green flower and it's like pink. That's not green lipstick. Though that'd be lit. Oh, I have more flowers in them. Oh, well, look at that. I didn't know about these. And then, that's a pretty color. Then, I don't remember getting most of these. Oh, I also have a lip primer. And I don't remember really getting this, but I guess it was good because I used almost all of it. And then I also have, oh, this is lip balm. Shea Butter Vegan Lip Balm. I don't remember ever buying this, but there she is. It's not even coming out. No wonder I didn't use it. It doesn't come when you squeeze it. Oh. And then I have, oh my gosh, this ColourPop lipstick in this hideous pink color. Literally, we had to buy this because show choir, sophomore year of high school, and we had to wear this disgusting pink lipstick. We all ordered the same one instead of just like wearing red lipstick as like stage makeup, but no, we all had to buy this, and now I still have it for some reason. And then also I have these NYX Lip Tease lipsticks. These aren't very matte, so I don't wear them that often, but this is a nice color. But I know lipsticks kind of annoy me when they just like never dry onto your lips and then like they move around and they get on your teeth and get on your straws and all that stuff. But that's a really bright color. I don't think I've ever worn that. It's like coral. And then I have this NYX Liquid Suede Metallic Matte. I remember this one. I remember this one dried on my lips so bad that like it hurt. So, but I guess I used a lot of it because there's not much. Then I have this Lorac Alter Ego Lip Gloss. I don't remember ever buying this. Huh. Then I have, oh, wow, NYX Duo Chromatic Shimmer Lip Gloss. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever used that. Well, the package is still on it. Makes your lips look shimmery, I guess. I usually don't put lip gloss on, but, I mean, occasionally I will. And I have this NYX Full Throttle lipstick. These are all old, because I used to only buy NYX products because I thought that was the only good brand when I was, like, 15, so, but that's really dark. I guess I wore it sometimes, but I guess my lipstick right now is really dark, but, oh. Then I have this Defy and Inspire Fearless lipstick. I remember my friend from high school got me this, and it's a really nice shimmery red. And then last from this bag, I have NYX Soft Matte Lipstick, and whoa! I'm guessing she doesn't want to stay, so I will just put that back in and probably throw it away. Now we are on to the good lipsticks. These are my favorite lipsticks all in this bag. First of all, I have my lip liners. First I have the classic red lip liner. This is a pencil, so I guess you could sharpen it, but it is NYX lip liner / crayon in hot red. I don't really use lip liner that often, but I also have LA Girl Perfection Precision lip liner in reddish. It's not red, it's like reddish. I guess it looks kind of orangey, so. Oh, that doesn't look like I've ever used this. And then this one is the same brand as the red, NYX lip liner / crayon in the shade Pale Pink. So there's that. Oh, looks like I need to sharpen this one. I think my pencil sharpener for makeup broke, so I need to get a new one. Anyways, these are like the first lipsticks that I bought, like actual lipsticks. I mean, they're really good. They're NYX. These are some of my oldest lipsticks, so maybe I should throw them away. Maybe not. I don't know. But these are the ones I used to wear to school, like, all the time. And I think it was 10th grade. This one is NYX Matte Lipstick in the shade... Oh, it's on the bottom. In the shade Strawberry Daiquiri. And you can tell I've used that one a lot. But I used to love that color. It was, like, corally pink, but now it's a little much for me. But still good quality lipstick. And then I also have the same lipstick in the shade Alabama, which is a nice, like, dark brick red. And then this one is in the shade Honeymoon, and it's like a nice, like, light, like, mauve-y lavenderish color. I used to wear that all the time. Just for like a little color on my lips, not like a bold lipstick. And then on the bolder days I would use this lipstick. It's hot pink in the shade Bloody Mary. Ooh. Yeah, so I would wear that on like days where I felt very bold or very courageous. And then lastly I have the Velvet Matte lipstick in the shade Blood Love, which is just another red classic. I have one more like lipstick like this. The rest are liquid. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in the shade Rosewood, which this is like my first expensive lipstick that I bought. And then I found the wonders of liquid lipstick and I was like, I'm sold. But this is what it looks like. Sorry about this bad lighting. I mean, we're in a dorm room, you can only do so much. And the sun is not being very nice to us today. Oh, look at this. I also have NYX Powder Puff Lippy. I don't remember buying this. It's in the shade Best Buds. So I think you just like, you squeeze a little bit and it gets onto this like fluffy thing. Then you like blah, 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 on your lips. I don't know how that makes the texture look any different, but I guess it does. These liquid lipsticks are NYX Lingerie liquid lipsticks, and I think they were the first liquid lipsticks that I bought because I wasn't sure how they would work. I'm like, oh, it's liquid, it's not going to be able to dry on your lips, but it does. So this one is in the shade Exotic, and it's just this nice dark pinkish kind of color. Not too bright, which I don't usually wear bright lipstick unless it's red. I love a good red lipstick. This one is in the shade Push Up, and it's just like a kind of nude pink color. This one is in the shade Seduction. Ooh, these are spicy names. And this one's more of like a brown pinkish kind of color. And the last one is in the shade Cabaret Show. This one's just like another light pink, kind of mauve-y color. And I remember these not being like extremely matte, which I guess doesn't really say that they are, but they're, I mean, they'll come off if you like ate something, but the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks that I have, they will not come off. So this one is in the shade Heathers, which is the one I'm wearing right now, which it doesn't look like it's the same color, which is the thing that kind of happens with these. They always look darker than they do like in the bottle. Once you look at it, I mean, yeah, it kind of matches. And then this one is just a classic red. It's in the shade Seraphine, so it's just like a dark red. I use it when I'm feeling bold. And I have a third of Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks, but I don't know where it is. It's in the shade Allison. I remember I bought it because my sister's name is Allison. But I can't find it, and I'm really sad because it was a really pretty color. But I do have that one. And then I also have NYX Glitter Goals liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Cherry Quartz, and it's supposed to be like you put it on your lips, and then like you wait till it dries, and then you like rub your lips together, and then it sparkles, which it does kind of work. But I mean, this looks like it would be like a red, but when you put it on, it's like more pink. But I mean, it's still nice. Like it will sparkle like once you rub your lips together. And then I got these Folklore liquid lipsticks. They're supposed to be like so matte that like you can eat, you can like do anything, and then it won't come off your lips. It wasn't that perfect. Like obviously it's gonna come off somehow, but they're really pretty colors. This one is in the shade Mug Shot, and it's kind of like a sparkly, metallic-y, like pinky purple color. This one is in the shade Rose Taupe, which is just another pink, kind of like a dark mauve. And then this one is in the shade Chestnut, just kind of like a light nude pink color. And then I also have these are Revolution Precious Stone Lip Topper. These are kind of like the same as these eyeshadow palettes. They kind of, I guess, release them together. They're both the Precious Stone. This is the Rose Quartz, which matches the Rose Quartz palette, and then the Ruby Crush, which matches this palette. So I thought that was fun. Yeah, these are lip glosses, but they're super sparkly and they are very moisturizing on your lips. Last but not least, this is the Power Lips Fluid liquid lipstick, which is extremely matte. This is what I would use in show choir. Once I got to like my junior year, we had to wear red lipstick, and this is what I would use. Like, it won't come off. Like, no one wants like lipstick on their teeth when they're like singing or whatever, but this one's almost out. But I have another one. I don't really wear it that much anymore, but yeah, these are kind of pricey. I don't remember where you get it, order them online. It's not like from Ulta or anything, but Power Lips. It's very, very good lipstick. Now I will show you all of my makeup brushes. So first, I guess I'll start out with these. These are like the thing. Like the round brushes and all the different sizes. And I was like, I want one really bad, but now I don't really use it. It's just kind of like any other brush. But, I mean, they work. But I remember I bought these along with like my very first makeup brushes, which are like old crusty ones. I'm pretty sure they're from like Forever 21 or something, like not a makeup store. And I don't think I have them anymore, so yeah, rip. They're really gross, but I didn't, you had to like wash them, so I didn't wash them that much, and I was like, ugh. But yeah, wash your brushes. Oh, I remember this. I bought this like blend, like a beauty blender on a stick, and I mean, I thought it was cool, and I guess it's just a beauty blender, but also it's like super stiff, and like it kind of hurt when I would use it. I don't really use this that much anymore, but the stick is cool. It's a little red diamond on it. This is Revlon Airbrush Effect brush thing. And then I got some Morphe brushes. This is the Morphe M444 brush, and I use this kind of like for contouring and just blending out contour. It's really nice with this because it's like nice and dense. And then I have this powder brush. It is M105, and it's just nice for just blending out some loose powder or just any kind of powder really. And then I have the Morphe M532 brush, which I use as like a highlighter brush where you can just kind of like. And then I have the Morphe M213, which is just a really tiny one. It could be used for like blending eyeliner, eyebrows, highlighter under the eyebrows. And I also have this Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH43. It's like a skinny flat brush thing. You can use this for like highlighter, eyebrows, pretty much anything. And then the Morphe MB10, which is, I use it as a concealer. And then the last face brush I have is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42, which can be used for eyebrows, pretty much anything small, like contouring the nose or something if you want to do that. And then my eyeshadow brushes, this is Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH32, which is kind of a big, fluffy one. You can use it just to put a bunch of eyeshadow on or to blend. And another big one is JH30. This one's more dense. You can use it for blending or pretty much anything. And then this is JH40. This one I use for like small details, like if I want to add sparkles just like on the lids, you can just kind of do that with this small brush. But it's also kind of dense, so you can like blend like just on the lid. And then this one is JH41, which is like a flat one, so I use this to like apply shadow to my lid, because you can just fill up this tiny little thing and just kind of like rub it across. And then you can use one of the bigger brushes to blend it up if you want. And another one is JH33. I guess you can also use those to apply, because it's also kind of flat and dense, but then you can blend with this one also. Lastly, my favorite little guy is the JH39 brush, and I use this just to put eyeshadow under my eyes. It's kind of blend, because it's so short and nubby, and it's really cute too. So I have this NYX Beauty Blender. I need to clean it, but this one's nice because it has this like angled shape, and then it has this flat side, and it just has all different shapes that you can use to blend, like for whatever part of your face are you blending. And then this one, I don't remember, I think this is Beauty Blender brand, and this one also has like the sharp angles that you can use to like get under your eye and stuff, so that one's nice. And then recently I saw some beauty gurus online using the Tati Beauty Blendafuls, and they're like, it blends like all your products, and you can, I mean, there's different sides you can use, and I actually really like it. So the big one I use for like foundation and contouring and powder and stuff. So I thought that was interesting because they're machine washable, so you don't actually have to like go through the process. So, anyways, so you put them in like one of those like laundry safe bags, and you wash it in warm water. And I did end up washing it once, and it kind of like, the fluffy thing inside kind of like misshapen. As you can see, it's like kind of not, it used to be like completely flat, but I mean it still works. But it also has this little thing you can put your hands so you get a good grip. And the smaller one I use for like concealer, highlighter, contouring like the nose for like small things. And it also has this little thing, and this is really nice for blending concealer. I use it a lot. But also if you like one of the edges like kind of like blends against your face, it kind of hurts a little bit, but if you use just like the main fluffy part, it's really nice. Blends everything super well. So I think that is all my brushes. So we're gonna move on to the big bag of mysteries.